great. Down in St. Augustine, you guys have got to check this out. This is pretty cool.
We are in St. Augustine right now on a Cruisin Tiki. We're here with the owner and the captain. This is Ryan Ian Spinella. Thank you so much for having us.
What a day today, man. Like, this is a phenomenal experience. So can you describe to the viewers what is Cruisin Tikis?
For sure, yeah. So Cruisin Tikis is a national brand, actually. It's a franchise model, and we started here in St. Augustine back in 2020, right in March, and we've done really well. And it's a tour boat, essentially, where you come out, you bring your own drinks, and have a good time, listen to some music.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. What do people need to know before they come? Do they need to bring anything? So you do say bring your own alcohol.
Yes.
Anything else?
Yes, all of our trips are BYOB. All you need to bring with you is whatever you want to eat or drink, comfortable clothing for the weather, and have a good time. A good attitude.
So there's two different trips. There's an hour-and-a-half trip and a 3-hour trip, right? So can you describe the difference between the two?
Sure. So the hour-and-a-half trip is our sort of go-to adventure. The sunset is the most popular, but we essentially will leave the dock here and we'll take you around downtown and the fort and the Bridge of Lions. You get to see all the sights of St. Augustine, everything that people want to see when they come here, but you get to see it all from the water, which is not a view that people always get to have, and so that's really nice. Our 3-hour trip is essentially the hour-and-a-half trip with an hour added in for you to swim and hang out in the water and enjoy the state park beach.
So we are in St. Augustine, but you have another location. So where is that?
That is in Amelia Island, actually. I appreciate you mentioning that because we started there just last year. Still pretty new. We only have one boat there, but it's been going pretty well for us, and the locals have really taken us in, and we love the location, so we're excited to be there.
So
that's downtown Fernandina Beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can house up to 6 people on the Tiki boat, right?
Yes, the Coast Guard restricts us to 6 passengers per vessel, so we can go out with 6 people that are friends, or we just sell it by the seat, and you don't have to. You can come with 2. 2's the minimum, 6 is the max.
Okay. What about ages, though? I'm curious.
No, there's no age limit. You can bring your pets. You can bring whatever you want, really.
Wow.
That is really cool. So is this like all day? You said you have sunset cruises?
Yeah, so we start at 9 a.m. and we run all the way up to sunset.
I did have another question about what you provide. So you provide the life vests.
Yes.
But also a cooler with...
Right, so we have all of the necessary safety equipment on board. We're fully insured. We're approved. The boat's an approved vessel. And we provide a nice Yeti cooler that'll be full of ice and bottled water for you guys to just use like it's yours. And there's a freshwater sink. We got a pretty nice Bluetooth stereo here that jams, and you can hook to it yourself, or we can run it through our iPad for you.
So is this seasonal, or do you run all year long?
We're in the water all year. We do trips. Our most busy time of the year is the summer, so if you want to come do a sunset in the summertime, you probably want to plan ahead. But we also do Nights of Lights trips throughout November, December, and January. And so we're here all year.
Well, if someone wants some more information, where should they go? And I do believe you have a special for our viewers, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So I put something together for you guys. It's a 10% discount that we're going to run through the end of the summer at least. Nice. And the discount code is just Tiki Fun, all one word, all lowercase. And you can go to our website. It's Cruisin Tikis St. Augustine.com and Cruisin Tikis Amelia Island.com. We both locations have the same phone number, so if you grab our phone number, you can call, you can book it on through the phone. We have a call service, or if you're lucky enough to get me on the phone, then I'll be happy to book it for you. But otherwise, most of our bookings go through our website.
Okay.
Yep.
Wonderful. And you mentioned planning ahead. So what do you recommend in terms of reservations? How early should people do that?
I would say if you want to do the sunset, you want to look at least 2 weeks ahead of time, if not further, just because that's our most popular trip of the day, every day. And other than that, our bookings close online 2 hours. If there's nothing booked, then it's going to close online for 2 hours before that. Okay. So you can come day of if you want, but plan ahead for those sunset trips.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so very much for having us on your tiki. This was an amazing experience.
So
we got
fun.
to wave to all kinds of cool folks as we were going through downtown St.
Saw some
Augustine.
animals.
Saw a lot of animals. Saw ospreys and dolphin. I mean, it was fantastic. This is truly a genuinely amazing experience. And guys, remember, if you want to learn more or if you want to catch this segment again, go to our website, firstcoastliving.net.
Fun. I've seen that boat every time I go over the Bridge of Lions. Anytime I'm in St. Augustine, I look over the water, I see those Cruisin Tikis, and it is something that I've wanted to do for a really long time, and it did not disappoint. So make sure you reach out to them because that was really, really cool. All right, David, what do you have for us?